Hey guys, day 151. There's 3 in this area, but I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm going to attempt 1, and then we'll see what happens after that. But I was thinking of possibly going for the 3, but I'm not out here as early as I thought I was going to be. My own fault, but so it's a little warmer than. Today's a cooler day, is why I decided to do these ones, which will probably just be this one. This one's like 680 meters or something like that down the trail. The next one's 1.4 kilometers, I think it said, when I just checked. Now, when I had planned on doing these, I thought the farthest one was 1.4, but that's the middle one. So at most, I think I'm getting 2 today, but I might only go for the 1. I almost forgot bug spray when I got out of the car, started walking down the trail. I had to go back and get it. You don't want to forget that. And I'm wearing a backpack in case I do go for the other ones, so to have water with me, since I'm going into a bush trail. There's not likely to be anybody else out here, and I think this is the trail a few years ago, quite a few years ago, we were out on, and we came across a guy. All he had with him was a camera, and he'd been out for hours, and it was a hot sunny day, and he was lost on the trails. He kept looping through the trails trying to find his way back to his car, and he didn't take any water with him. And anyway, we had water, and we ended up taking him back to the car in our ATV. So I didn't want to make the same mistake out here. Anyway, it's important to always have a plan in case things don't go the way you expect them. But anyway, I'm going to get walking down the trail. I'll either bring you back when we get to the cache, or think of something random to talk about, or if something exciting happens. Thanks for coming along today. TCB also knows where I'm going. She knows what caches that I'm going to, so she knows the area I'm at, and she can actually track me on my phone. But if I don't have any signal or something happens to my phone, she knows where I'm going. But the other thing I was going to mention was a few of you have managed to find that tracking code back in the video, so that's good. I think the next one that I put up, well, who knows? I never know when I'm going to put them up, but maybe at the actually, I'm not going to put one up there, so maybe sooner than that. But at the midpoint, when I'm halfway through the year, I'll do a draw out of all the names that have logged the trackables in the videos. So make sure you go back and watch them, and get your name up there. On the app, you can choose your map detail, whether satellite view, street view, or in my case, right now I have it set to trails, and these trails are actually on the app. So if I got lost, which these are more developed trails than I thought I was going to be walking on, so chances of getting lost are pretty slim. But anyway, I also have that option if I do get lost. I had a dragonfly land on my hat, but I'll turn around and let you see what's in front of me here. I had a different picture for the thumbnail, but I think I'm going to take it right here. Okay, what I haven't told you is that, which I think he's probably figured it out by now, but Raptors R1 has found these caches already. He's a local cacher that watches the video. Sorry, I just realized you couldn't see me there. And I love reading his logs. So he had mentioned that he found these ones, and so I had read these logs a while back, and so I know that this one I think it was this one, isn't, the coordinates are off a bit, I think he said, or somebody said in the logs on this one. So I'm going to check to see what the app says, because I realized when I saw the water there that I think either he did or someone else had uploaded a picture of that area. So I'm going to check and see. So I know it's somewhere around here. There's lots of dragonflies, so mosquitoes aren't too bad. There are still some landing on me, but I got here quicker than I thought. So if I find this one fairly quickly, then maybe a second one, depending on how far it is from here, might be in order. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Maybe I won't find this one. So I'm gonna check the app and I'll be right back. I was saying I'm pretty close right here, which means that it could be on either side of this thing with the if I'm remembering the right one, saying that it's that the coordinates are off a bit. Now the name of the cache, which I'm not going to tell you guys, is giving me a clue to where it might be. I haven't read the clue, so maybe that's just the name of the cache. But it was found fairly recently, I think. Anyway, I'll turn you guys around, and I'm gonna maybe take my backpack off so I'm not as hot, and we'll have a look for this one. Okay, well, just had a lady walking her dog there. She didn't know what geocaching is, but I did tell a muggle that it was geocaching. But anyway, I've got the camera set up behind me, so there might be some extra footage here too, but I don't know. We'll see how that turns out. Anyway, I'm gonna try this side of the trail first, so let's turn you around and have a look. And my phone was telling me it was out on the trail, so basically anywhere in here would be off of the coordinates. These ones kind of don't look natural here. It's throwing me off a bit that there's somebody out here walking the dog. I wasn't expecting anybody out here today, but of course I'm out here. I don't know what the difficulty is on this one. Oh, okay. I see it. I'm assuming this is it. That looks like it. All right. Get it out and get out of these bugs back on the trail. Good. I don't know if you can see the horseflies flying around me here, but I've got the log signed. I'll get it put away, and we'll decide whether we're going to continue on or not. So that one was I checked when I was over at the app, over at the cache actual location with the app, and it said it was about 17 meters off. So it wasn't too bad. We found it pretty quickly. I'll get out the app again and see how far away the next one is. So the next one is on the other side of this. So it's not that bad. I mean, I don't have to swim to it. So I think we'll make an attempt. We'll see. I'll let you know if I get too wore out and decide to go back. But otherwise, as it stands now, day 151 successful, but we're going to continue on. Now that lady had a dog with her. We'll see if these guys attack me. You always see videos of people getting attacked by geese, but I mean, I'm 6 feet tall, and they're, what, 18 inches when they stick their neck up? I think I'll be okay. Now, if they were bears, I would not continue on. This is one of the problems with my videos. Trying to decide what the thumbnail is going to be, because now I'm going to change it again, I think. Maybe it'll be this. Oh, horsefly bite me on the finger. All right, let's get going. We're never going to find this if we stay here watching the geese. Speaking of bears, that's the other reason you hear these jingling in my videos. It's like a trackable bear bell. Although with the jogger and the dog running ahead of me, hopefully they'd scare any of those off today for me. Still lots of dragonflies, so that's good. Now we are moving away from the water, but I'm not going to bushwhack across there. I'm going to keep on the trail because the app shows that it's near the trail. So this is the better way to go. Okay, I can't really see the lake, but I just passed about 50 meters back trail where the trail split off and went in a different direction, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't too far around the corner from that. I'm gonna have to check the app though, because I've been weaving in and around and stuff. Although I'm trying to remember this one from what I read. This isn't the one that I wore my rubber boots for. Well, actually, I don't think it is, although I'm looking up here. But the one that I put my rubber boots on for, I might not even go for today. But we'll see how easy this one is to find. But it was pretty funny description of his adventure for that. So I wanted to make sure I had them on. But so far I haven't needed them, and my feet are really hot. But this is kind of making me think I might need them. But the name of this cache would suggest that there's some kind of rocks nearby as well. And I don't see that yet, so I'll turn you around. We'll keep walking until I see something like that. Or if we don't, in the next little bit, well, I guess I see the lake again, or whatever it is, pond. Anyway, let's turn around and keep walking. The bugs are starting to catch up to me. And if we see somewhere, then I'll look. If not, then I'll get it the app. Again, this is a pretty little spot, and see that now. This might be my thumbnail. I'm gonna stop and take a picture of it. It's one of the problems I have. Either I don't have any ideas for a thumbnail, or I have too many ideas for a thumbnail. But oh, there's little minnows in here. I don't know if you guys will be able to see them though. If you can see them down in there. Now, I would never be out here if I wasn't geocaching. So, you guys that watch my videos and don't geocache, get out there and start geocaching. Like Eric O on, I think it's called South Main Auto, says, if I can do it, you can do it. Now, when he says that, that's not true. He does lots of stuff and figures out lots of problems with vehicles that hardly anybody else can do. But with me, if I can do it, you can definitely do it. Okay, I'm not seeing anything that would indicate the title of this cache, so I'll keep moving down the trail. It could be over there. Could be over there. Maybe I like finding it on my own, but I'm gonna check the app if I have any hope of going for that one that's really far out here. And I better not do too much extra walking. Okay, I stopped about 50 meters short according to the app, but there was a gap on the trail that I looked at back at the last cache, and I didn't know what that was, but now I just realized that it's a bridge. So we're getting close here. Oh, this tree looks like a good spot for a cache. Let me show you this tree. I don't think it's in this tree. That's a pretty cool bunch of trees. Good spot to hide a cache, but I think it's on the water side of the trail. And I don't see anything that I don't see a well, maybe geo trail here. Could be an animal geo trail though. But I don't see anything. Oh, there. Okay. All right. Now, now I think I'm nearby. I don't know what size the container is. I don't think it's in that. I think it. I'm thinking this one was this one and the next one were winter friendly. Oh, haha. Found it. Oh. Nice big cache. Okay, I'll get it open. We'll have a look what's inside. Log is signed. The mosquitoes have found me. See, I told you he found these. There's also a trackable in this. I'm going to look up its... sorry, I can't think what these mosquitoes biting me. I'm going to look up its destination, how long it's been here, and see if I'm going to take it with me or not. I grabbed it. It wants to go to Illinois. So, and I don't know how often this cache will be found, given where it is. It might not be till fall before somebody comes back out here. But who knows? Somebody could be here this afternoon. But I don't want to leave it here, and then, because knowing me, I would keep checking in on it to see if it's still here, and then worry about it. So I will move it along in my travels. So I'm gonna get out the app and see. I don't even know what direction the last one is, and I don't even know. I think he got all these ones on the same day, but I don't even know if the trails lead there or not. So I'm going to check out that information and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm still not sure, but it's only 700 meters from here. Now that's, again, as the crow flies, and that's not the route we would take. I'm backtracking on the trail because that offshoot that I was talking about actually leads off to what, it's hard to tell what it is on the map. could be a road, and then that leads to another trail that leads to the cache. So this might be a big trek, but I haven't even got into my water yet, so I can't be too worn out. So let's go see if we're gonna find that one too. Walk slowly, don't squish the tadpoles. I could be walking around these puddles, but it feels nice and cool to walk through them, cool me down a bit. So if I end up wet, it's because I slipped in one of these puddles. Got about 400 meters to go. I've been out here for about an hour and 20 minutes or so, and gone about 3 kilometers, so not too bad. Hopefully we find this one. We'll see. Okay, that puddle back there 2 puddles ago was cloudy. The rest of them have been clear, and they take up the whole road. So something must have gone sideways through that puddle. So I don't know what kind of animal might be out here, but maybe we'll find out. Just check the app. It's 300 meters that way, but the trail goes this way. And I think the smart thing to do, which is unlike me, but is to stay on the trail. So I have a shorter bushwhack to ground zero. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I think it's off the corner, then into the bush, so we're getting closer. Now the thing I've got to think about on the way back is, do I go back the way I came, which I know, or do I go around the other side of the lake on a trail I know nothing about, that I think is about the same distance, but might have more scenery that we haven't seen, or might have a reason I can't go that way and I end up backtracking. So we got to figure that out before we get back to the road here. And it looks like the trail goes this way. So I'm really glad that I did not bushwhack. And I thought about doing these ones on ATV, but all 3 of them were in parts of the trail system that are off limits to ATVs, so I'm glad I went ahead and did them. Okay, I don't know what I'm looking for, but I think it was a fair ways down this trail. So I'm gonna check that out before I wander too far, because I don't know any details about this, except that I think there's a big puddle before I get to ground zero, unless the puddle was on some of the trail that crossed back there, because there was some pretty big puddles back there that could have been the problem for them. Anyway, I'll come back when I get closer. All right. Hopefully this isn't the puddle he's talking about. And it's in there. It is thinner over here. Oh, I'm not watching where I'm walking. The dragonflies are back out, so the mosquitoes are gone. But the horseflies are big enough. They don't seem to care about the dragonflies. So I'm going to get it with the app. Probably put my gloves on so I don't get bit by one of these things. And figure out where I'm heading here. That looks pretty deep. I don't have to worry about this. The app, well, I don't think I do. The app's saying it's in there. So I didn't put my gloves on yet. I'll put my gloves on and then I'll head in there and see see what we can find. Don't know if you guys can see that, but going by the name of the cache, that's probably, that probably makes sense now. That looks like that's a container underneath there. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys away and see if that container under there is the cache. Cache is logged. So I'll get this put back away. There's some stuff in there, but it's looks like maybe an old logbook and some rusty stuff as well. So nothing too special in that one. I don't think too many kids are gonna be coming out for this one anyway, so it's okay that there's not many tradables in there. Okay, I'm gonna get back out onto the main trail, and I'll probably bring you back before I make my decision whether I'm going back the same way or the other way. And once I'm back out where there's less bugs and more dragonflies, I'm gonna get a drink of water as well. You'll see me in a second. I have decided to go back the way I came in, at least this far. Once I get back to where the trail split off near that bridge, I could also do the loop around the water the other way there. So I'll come back if there's something else exciting, or at that point and let you know which way I'm deciding to go. Okay, here's my decision. You better be careful here, because after I recorded that bug, I just put my phone back in my pocket and I slipped in the puddle and almost threw you guys in the bush. I've decided I'm going back to the trail, I know, because it opens up into a field. And as it's getting later, the mosquitoes are getting worse. And it seems to be out in the field and on the main road and stuff. The dragonflies are out more. Sorry, I'm watching where I'm walking. Dragonflies are out more and less mosquitoes and horseflies, so that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know if you guys can see that guy. I decided that, and then he was sitting on the trail in the direction I decided to go, and then he flew up and he keeps flying and landing, and as I'm walking, he's staying in front of me, so it's like he's leading me, saying, come this way, come this way. Okay, so I made the right choice. Who in their right mind would turn down a dragonfly escort? I'm gonna follow him out of here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for day 152. You see the parking lot. Less than 2 hours, a little over 6 kilometers, 3 caches, successful. I have to mention the water. Now I'm thirsty. I just want to get to this next cache.